welcome, Jordan. How are you?
Oh, hey guys, what a wonderful prayer. Thank you so much. Hi everyone. Wow. It was beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. And so again, I'm humbled and I can't say how nice it is to be with everyone here. Uh and then to also see you guys' face when we get to heaven. How dope is that? In our perfect bodies too, you know. It's so much to look forward to just when we reflect on it, reflect on the the gift, the blessing that we've been given. When you have the word of God, when you're growing, and when we are taking that time to allow his word to take root in us and to just show us ourselves, we come to that maturing part of our faith, part of our walk, where we realize that Christ is the one that said, "No, it's all taken care of. It's done, everything." And it's so hard for us to wrap our minds around that, because innately we are, and I'm speaking specifically for myself too. If you take it, you take whatever you want. But what I've realized is that, it's so hard for me to wrap my head around, this is freely given. And later on, when we read, you'll see Paul in his scriptures, he talks about, well, because this is freely given, does that mean we sin more so that grace may abound? No, not at all.
You accept what God is showing you and you deal with it. The faster you come out of situations, it's almost always the case. But God sees everything way ahead of you, and he sees what you are going to become, what this situation is going to, what path this situation is paving for you. And he knows the best. If you can trust him, it'll help with the anger.
So be angry with the Lord. That's fine. It's totally fine. But you're going to have to come out of that, because God only wants the best for you. And that being the case, how is your actions? Because you're earning reward or you're losing reward in heaven. Now, that's also not why we do this thing, but you're earning reward and losing reward in heaven. So with your anger, are you seeking him out more? Are you in those scriptures? And I'm sure you are. And I hope you are.
Our youth face a lot of challenge in school, standing up for their faith, speaking about Jesus, defending their faith. Sometimes they're being cornered, and they don't know, they feel that people will say stuff about them, people will criticize them, people will think they're not cool. So they do find it challenging to bring the gospel to people.
Right. Well, when we look at the context of it, there's this thing that we all deal with, which is our ego, which is, wanting to be cool, wanting to be liked by our peers. We all want that. When you're younger, more so than ever, kids, they have it extremely hard, especially teenagers. I'll tell you the secret to life: when you get to the point where you just don't care, to say it in a nice term, what people think, life gets a lot easier. It really gets a lot easier. But you can't just say, oh, I don't care what people think, because then because then you do care. The reason why I say that is because I know where my salvation and my hope resides in. And the more you go on, the more you learn, the more hardship that you take on, the more people you forgive, the more you need to be forgiven. You start to realize, this whole world, it's but a flash in the pan. Ecclesiastes talks about that as well. What's life but a flash in the pan, a vapor in the wind?